Scorpio, we have a certain person here who your interaction with them made you very strong. Okay. Um, this is a very chaotic type energy because we have storm warning. So we have an ending here. I don't think this person is in your life. I feel like you're hanging on to what somebody did in the past because we have a past. I still haven't gotten over what occurred in the past. But there's really, this person could have abandoned you in some way or they didn't value you. All right. And then when I looked at the Hangman, I got that song Tyrant. I think that's what it's called by Beyonce. Specifically the lyrics, like, hold on. No, I guess I don't really, I can't do it. It was like the part where it says hang 'em high. So it's about infidelity. So somebody could have been unfaithful at some point, and then we have Requiem of Roses. I'm going to read that one, actually. This is very karmic, as most of these are. This says reverence, remembrance, and honoring the past. This card encourages cherishing what has been lost and finding strength in its legacy, reminding you treasure the lessons and memories that shape you. So this person made you very strong and independent with the Nine of Pentacles, okay? And then we have recognition. So you deserve to acknowledge your accomplishments. Have you been neglecting to celebrate your efforts? Take time to recognize your progress. No matter how small, it will fuel your growth. So it's like you're supposed to recognize yourself here and your strength. We have a lot of pentacles too. It's like you're very, some sort of truth, and then we have imposter. Somebody was a fake. Somebody was fake. Let me clarify a little bit. I want to know what happened in the Five of Pentacles. So in somebody abandoning you, it made you stronger. So instead of holding on to regrets with the Five of Cups, regrets, let's like look at the benefit of this person here. Knight of Swords. Yeah, the Death. So this really changed you. Wow. This really transformed you. You see the Ace of Swords. It really messed with your security. Wow. Yeah, I see a Ten of Swords with the Ten of Pentacles. You definitely, this is like rock bottom. You've definitely recognize how far you've come. Because like you went from the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, to the Nine of Pentacles. So you've gained strength here during a very chaotic, or this could be a person who brought a lot of chaos to your life, or maybe it was a harsh ending or something, but definitely with a Ten of Swords. Yeah. I want all those. The Knight of Wands. Let me see a little bit more. Yeah, this person maybe you're in denial at some point, but now you see the truth clearly. Maybe like you had an intuition that somebody wasn't who they said they were, but you kind of overlooked it. I want to get a different deck. But you overlooked it. Maybe that's why it's hard for you to get over, because maybe you kind of had a feeling about somebody and then you didn't listen to yourself, because a lot of times when we're angry, we're really like we're spewing the anger, we're projecting it to the other people, but we're really angry at ourselves. Or like letting someone take advantage of us or whatever. Let's do the Ten of Swords. Oh, that's what it was. It looks like you had no proof. So you knew. This is coming up child services. It says neglect. Um, Reporting something, but there was no proof. So maybe you thought about, you had a feeling about somebody or a situation, but you didn't have any proof. Give me one more there. Or maybe you were neglected. Okay. This could also be like maybe if you encountered some neglect or abuse when you were younger, this led to a path where you interacted with people that wouldn't value you. So it's almost like you're kind of playing out. It's like you keep replaying the past. Yeah, you were rejected. Yeah, there could have been a third party as well. So we did get the other. So this could be, for one, this could be somebody who, cheated on you. They were fake. They caused a lot of chaos. But in all that chaos, it brought you strength and independence. I'm almost getting, I'm getting that song by Sam Smith. Every time, what is the lyrics? Every time you leave, I cry a little less or something. Wow. Yeah, I don't really like this energy. You maybe it was difficult for you to escape. I mean, this could even have been that bad. Because we have Forcer with dodging bullets, escaping crazy people. Forces things on you, forces their way in, uses force to get what they want. This could even have been physical abuse, which is difficult when you experience this type of person to, it's hard to come out of the victim mentality and stand in your power. Yeah, there's ego here. Somebody who's very, ego gets in the way of the relationship. But it's about, yeah, letting you realize how far you've come and the strength that this person gave you. Because it looks like this did come to an end. And that may have taken a lot of strength in itself. And it's taken a lot of strength to move on from it, from the chaos. Yeah, the hangman is about, maybe there's a lot of meanings with the hangman. Maybe you sacrificed a lot for this person, and in return they repaid you by doing a lot of bad stuff. But it's also about, changing the perspective on something so you can free yourself from the energy. Knight of Swords. Yeah, stepping into your power. Yeah, staying out of drama here. All right, I just want to get, yeah, moving on. It looks like you're getting some revelations here about this, about values, about keeping yourself stuck, about commitments, keeping yourself stuck in commitments. Because we could have had somebody else, I mean, that was playing the victim and, you know, trying to play on your emotions. Yeah, this is over. The devil. Wow. So now it's time for you to embrace a new life here. The Page of Wands. Because you've achieved something or you're about to. I think I kind of feel like this has ended with the tens in the world and the Ten of Swords. If not, it's going to be ending soon. You may have somebody whose the energy's flipped. The energy could be flipping because maybe now you've grown stronger, um, and now they're like, because this is in their head, so they could be overanalyzing something because maybe they can't intimidate you anymore. Let me see this Nine of Pentacles and then I'll be done. Yeah, you have hope. Wow, look at you. So we have the Page of Cups and the Star and the Nine of Pentacles. So this is like healing, hope, optimism. The Page of Cups is a very dreamlike energy. It's, you could have closed off at one point. Oh yes, there's another part of that song Tyrant where the person closes off. So you could be opening up now because you've reached, like, this person isn't affecting you anymore. You're reaching a point. And maybe you were closed off for quite a while, protecting yourself, like, I don't need anybody. But now you're going to open up and let your emotions out a little bit. Maybe be vulnerable again to certain energies. It's like we have hope. Hope again. All right, Scorpio, that's what I have for you. I will see you next time.